Hey guys, hi Mora, how are you doing? So, we got Snezhnaya, as you know, and the place is actually good. Yeah, story is good because you immediately meet Piero, the jester. Like, yeah, he's crazy, I like him a lot. You also... So yeah, meets Odette within a quest. A cool quest, not gonna lie, like, but it's huge. I don't know, like, the map is actually extremely huge. My god, so many places. I just started, like, yeah, I started, like, but it still take a lot of time. Map is huge. I don't know what they did with the story, because story feels like extremely huge. I just try to grab stuff as much as possible. I know that this one is actually not for the future characters, maybe for future. Yeah, we got Vesna and Vodanitsa gameplay. I don't know, I didn't like Vesna gameplay, to be fair. She's flying though. Looks like she can fly like Chasca. So yeah. Which is actually cool. Like, kinda like, I don't want to say direct replace, but it's maybe possible, because if the damage is going to be good enough, she will be definitely direct replace for Chasca. Okay, I'm not gonna jinx anything actually. Also, like, when you start the story, you get Alyosha, like, literally immediately, for free. So yeah, he's like, yeah, Constellation 0. And also, oh my god, on top of that, come on, you will get this sword. Like, you can say, like, literally immediately. So I would suggest you to do all of the stuff. Like again, I'm going to, it's not a spoil, because you know what the point is. If you don't play the game and keep the story to the last moment, it's actually your fault. I will talk about the stories and the region a lot. So yeah, if you think it's spoiled, just like turn off that stream immediately. So yeah, you will see a lot of Sandrone is there. Like, Piero is crazy. Piero somehow helped Traveler, which is actually cool. You know why? Because it's so strange to see Fatui Harbingers and Traveler work together, to be fair, not gonna lie. I'll try to keep myself away from this point though, because it's continue of the story. The only problem, let's say, I see, it's like how huge this place is. It's just like crazy. I would suggest you to open like these places, which is like weapon mats, it's artifacts and talent books, because yeah, it's pretty crucial. You need to get that. Also, we have that place where you can break the ice, which is cool. I got like C9 citlali. No, it's usually like that. It's usually like that. So let me check that. Is that place? No, it's not this one. It's the place where you can break. It was like, if I'm not mistaken, near. I forgot the place actually. I forgot the place. I did a video about that. Just a second, let me check the video. Because it actually was so fun feature in F. Oh yeah. What was, oh my god, of course I don't remember where that was. Oh no. It's not this, just a second. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll check that later. No, Alyosha, yeah, Alyosha is, let's say like that. when it comes to Alyosha, Alyosha is I don't know what to say about Alyosha, because the problem is it's the same what I told you when even like before Snezhnaya. Like Hoyo definitely like it Hoyo force you to go for a characters which you don't need. To be fair, let's say like that. Even though Odette is crazy as hell, I liked Odette a lot. But what's the problem is? The problem is I assume that Odette is kinda like Aino, and Tsaritsa is going to be kinda like Columbina, you know, something like that. So the point is Odette will be replaced in the future. Because, you know, most likely they will give the same buff. I mean with Tsaritsa. The fact that Odette doesn't give the buff immediately makes her value a little bit down, because Tsaritsa definitely will give you all of the stuff immediately. Yeah, there's a point that you still cannot get that field buffs stacks immediately, which is actually true, but you know, anyways, if you get buff immediately, it's still better damage. If I'm not mistaken, this place, just let me check that. No, I forgot the place. Anyways, I will find that. So yeah, that was actually cool when you can break that ice, you know, and you go down onto the water. Actually, it's cool. Not all of the places can do that, unfortunately. I hope Vesna will get something. I don't expect Vesna actually will be like direct Chasca replacement. You know why? Because like, yeah, Chasca's exploration abilities is crazy as hell. There is some places, by the way, where you can die immediately. If I'm not mistaken, these white places, you can actually die there immediately. You know? So yeah, you need to get something before reaching these places. Maybe C6, I know. Maybe Odette, Sandrone, Yai, and Tsaritsa. What? Maybe Odette, Sandrone, Yai. No, like I don't know about that. Now, Odette can't be like I know. Odette is like Aino. Odette is like Aino. I mean, not like you just like. No, like he's like. Let's say like that. Odette, if you compare with a value, Odette, Tsaritsa value, and Aino, Columbina, they're going to be kinda the same. I mean, because you know what the point is? Tsaritsa is going to be pretty flexible, supportive character for all stellar glimmer damage. When it comes to Odette, she's cool. Not gonna lie, she has a field damage, which is actually crazy, but I don't know, I feel something odd with Odette. Even though gameplay is just crazy. Let's do couple gameplay. And yeah, by the way, they added that stuff. About Mizuki, my Mizuki Constellation 1 now. I will go for Mizuki because, you know why? I assume that Vesna at Constellation 0 with her signature will be at Constellation maybe... Well, I think like Constellation 6 Mizuki might be better than Vesna. Because I saw Vesna gameplay, I didn't like it to be fair, but maybe most of her damage comes out of skill and burst. It's possible, you know. When it comes to Mizuki, it's only skill. Burst is not so useful, even though it's additional application, but it's not so useful. And also, like, it's up to you which character to choose for. I wouldn't suggest you to go for Navia. I mean, Mizuki is okay. Mizuki is actually good. Emily Constellation 1 is good. Shinyon Constellation, if you have her, is actually really good because it's energy. When it's come to other characters, yeah, you can go for Line. It's also damage increase if I'm not mistaken. As I know, like Chiori is not bad, you know. Who was the next? I hope they will add some new characters to the anniversary where you can choose new one, you know, like 5-star characters also will be good. Well, if Tsaritsa will be a universal support, you can't use her in both premium stellar teams, right? You can use like, but no, it's not premium stellar teams. It's not about that. The point is, like you can't compare like that. I mean, stellar teams are like let's say like that. You cannot. You see, like that's a problem, because like that's a problem, because I will go for Sino and Mono C6 maybe now. Like that's a problem, Mirak, because Hoyo just fooled you and fooled a lot of players. Why is that? You see what you just said? You just said that you cannot use Tsaritsa in two premium teams. It means you need to go for both characters to play two teams like in a short period of time. You know why is that? Because actually you don't need two teams. Let's say like that. My roster, right? I don't have Nefer. I don't have Zibai. But I still will pretty okay with only flins. And I clear all of the primogems content in the game. Yes, Diary Mungeku is difficult because you need Zibai or Constellation 2. Or Constellation 2 are pretty powerful. Mavuika, it's possible. Sandron, I assume, is going to be possible as well with Sandron because it's huge damage. But the point is, you need only 2 Stellar Glimmer teams for a short period of time. You don't need 4. Yeah, and as I told you like before, if you remember, if you free to play, do not go for all of the characters. Try to build at least 1 Stellar Glimmer teams, Glimmer team, and that's it. You will it will be more than enough. You definitely, the only character you definitely need to go is Tsaritsa. The same thing is in nod-krai as well. The only character which is definitely worth it was Columbina. That's it. All other characters, it's kind of like option. Why is that? Because let's say like that. Columbina itself can enable lunar. You just need to add other character like Fischl, Sucrose, Columbina is actually extremely powerful trio. You know, yes, in FA is good, but still. The same thing is going to be with Tsaritsa as well. And for Tsaritsa, you don't need like second one actually to enable something. Yes, you need to get some like you need specific element, but you don't need specific character. Let's say, you know. For Columbina, you need specific character. You need at least a second lunar to enable like buffs. So because of that, Tsaritsa must have, but when it comes to other characters, it depends. I wouldn't, like for example, the point is, if you went, you're with Flins because he's basically the safest lunar carry to pull. You know, like what? The problem is, I will go for Sun. The problem is, you tell that right now. So you're with Flins because he's basically, you're not correct. Because back then, when they released Flins, we didn't know about the shield bosses, we didn't know about the bosses in general, we didn't know about the future nod-krai characters, you know. The whole thing we knew about, it was, the element. Usually Electro is better than any other element. If you compare with Dendro and Geo, Electro is more flexible. That's why I went for Flins. You know, it's usually like that. And if you remember, I told you that Sandron is Cryo, and we will get Mitya and Danica, and they will be Electro characters. Electro characters are more valuable. Yes, it depends, because it depends on element. I mean, it depends on reaction. Let's say for Lunar Charge is Electro way more valuable in my opinion, because yeah, you can mix with other reactions. When it comes to Stellar, it's a bit different, but you still can use Electro in other elements as well, if the kit is good enough, you know. Sandron is good, not gonna lie, but Electro is Electro. After all, Electro is kind of like one of the best elements in the game, because it can be played in literally all of the stuff, you know. Mitya and Danica are safe pool. Like I don't want to say that in advance. The only safe pool at the moment is no. Like the point is, back then, Flint's kit was actually, if you remember that, Flint's kit wasn't so crazy. Why? That 6 seconds duration wait when you wait for his mini burst. Well, that was so annoying. Even though you get used to that, you can give him a little bit more energy recharge, do mini bursts and big bursts and another mini burst, right? It's actually not a bad combo, but still, damage will be a little bit low. When it comes to the safe pool in Snezhnaya, definitely Tsaritsa. Because you know why? Lunar and Stellar is completely different. Let's say like that. If you have Yaemiko, Tsaritsa actually is more than enough to do your stuff. Why? Because Yaemiko actually pretty good. She deals more damage than Odette. The video what I've seen so far, she deals more damage than Odette. Yeah, she doesn't buff your stellar stuff, but it still depends on the set. Because if you use supportive set, she can buff. You know, but she's DPS, so better to use DPS. It depends. Again, like you need to do tests to get which, but you still can buff your stellar damage if you get proper artifact set. So the point is the most safest one is Tsaritsa, and what I've heard so far, it's possible that Mitya Yaemiko will be actually pretty valuable when it comes to Mitya, if you compare with Mitya. I assume Danica is going to be better than Mitya. So let's say like that. If you ask me which characters to go for in the future, besides the characters you want to, it's Tsaritsa and Danica, but we need to wait. When it comes to Vesna, you know, like she looks cool, she looks extremely cool, but since we have Mizuki, by the way, about my Mizuki, I will show you, let me, like, oh, by the way, about Mizuki, I haven't tried my Mizuki in Stellar, but to be honest, I don't think pulling Yai is a good idea for me. No, it depends. You know what? It depends. I don't want to say you need to pull her. I didn't say that. I expect that maybe they will add Yaemiko into the upcoming 7.1 free to choose 5-star characters, you know? It's possible. Yaemiko is fairly old. She was released yeah. It's possible that they will change the roster because, as you know, like we at the moment we can pull only some characters, not all of them. Since they added new characters to the Stellar Fortuna stuff, maybe they will add more characters to that roster, like to that, like the selection one, you know, selector one, 5-star selection character, 5-star character selection pool. It's possible. So I'd say that if you have a chance to get her, why not? It's not a bad pool. Because of that, do not rush with this one. So you can choose a character. As you know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Anniversary 5-star selection pool is going to be in 7.1. So what I want to say, do not pull this character within, like, yeah. Like, you can get it early if I'm not mistaken. A little bit maybe, but yeah, the point is just wait for that renewed pool. Maybe they will do that, you know, because previous one I was kept to the end. Why? I actually was thinking about to go for Yaemiko, not gonna lie. Now I knew that Yaemiko is actually better than, you know why? Yaemiko is actually, let's say like that, I don't like Yaemiko, to be fair, even though I have her mats. And why is that? I don't like her because she has animation on her skill as well, which is actually super annoying, in my opinion, you know, but the damage in Stellar is actually cool. Let me check that. I definitely, yeah, like this one. This one is Yaemiko mats, by the way, 48 boss mats. I already performed her back then, but yeah, I just like skip her. Yeah, what I saw, like I saw like a cost 1 team with Mizuki, Odette, Cry, MC, and Sucrose doing almost Zibai premium level. Let's say like that, Miracle. There is a couple standards, damage standards. I wouldn't suggest you to watch video blindly. What I mean by that, when you watch video, always check what is that damage. Because you know why? I told you guys a lot of times that do not bite on the damage. Never, because you know why? You don't know, let's say like that. As you know, Cryo Traveler, when it comes to damage, it's close to Snezhnaya. You saw that definitely. People said that, oh my god, he's cool. But when it comes to kit and gameplay, doing damage with Cryo Traveler is a way more difficult than with Snezhnaya. It means, even though when you do calculation I mean, numbers are equal, gameplay is not the same. So you cannot get the same damage when you are in real fight, in real combat. It's actually impossible. I don't want to say that it's going to be in overworld. In overworld it's completely, in open world it's completely different. But when it comes to, for example, end game content, like Fearless, like Stygian Onslaught, it might be not so convenient to use. Just keep that in mind. Snezhnaya is way more easy to use. You know, the same thing applies to the calculation and damage. So when you like, you know, like when people say that Odette and etc. some doing like Zibai is super easy to use. And if you have premium Zibai team, actually her damage is extremely high. You know, extremely high. I don't think like it's going to be like that with Yaemiko. Maybe with the future characters, yes. With Yaemiko is a little bit lower, but again, it's kind of like, yeah, you need to. So Vesna must be stronger than Mizuki C2 at least. I assume that Vesna is going to be maybe slightly. Constellation 0 Vesna with her signature might be slightly stronger than Constellation 2 Mizuki with her signature, or like, let's say like that, decent weapon, you know, decent weapon. But in that case, going for Vesna, if you're free to play and don't go for Constellation, literally make no sense. Because sooner or later you will get, oh yeah, let me show you my, Mizuki is actually not so difficult to use. Oh, okay, okay. We are not going to put any Electro. Right. Let's go Traveler. I don't think we need Sucrose. Actually. Let's go my Flying Fae. Maybe. So like no. Let's Sucrose. She's fly as well. Let's go like here, and maybe another Cryo, which is going to be a Scoffier. Yeah. Just a second. So yeah, let's go like this team.
Ready to spice things up.
Okay. Okay, and okay. My, let's say like, yeah, my Mizuki is like no talents whatsoever. Like that, it's only skill. She is Constellation 1. Set this one, which is, alright, I will keep it for now. A Scoffier is a Scoffier, DPS with a... This weapon, I just, like, yeah, I did couple, like, tests, so yeah. And the Traveler, like, he is, like, with this weapon, with DPS set. Alright, like, I think, like, I'm gonna wait couple days for you if you change your mind about, like, Odette, or, like, this. About Odette, maybe I will do some pulls today. We'll see. Maybe I will do some pulls today. I just, like... wanna check something, then decide. Okay, let's do a couple monsters maybe. I finished this one, let's do this one. And by the way, do not forget to do what? Don't forget to change your, like when you go to adventure handbook, commissions, don't forget like to do this one. Change your commissions to Snezhnaya. Why is that? To get them immediately. It's actually not a bad idea, because you can get some achievements, you know? Hidden achievements or something.
Let's fly.
Oh, the place is crazy, not gonna lie. I like the place. This place is way more easy to play if you compare with Dragon Spine. Dragon Spine was actually difficult. This cold stuff is okay. You know, this one. It's the same cold stuff when it's going to the... Oh my god, what's that? I don't want to jinx any stuff. Let's check that. Like, you know, like, we have so many crazy places. Oh yeah, that one is Mora stuff. To be honest, I didn't try to get high, so maybe I do like 6. Yes, like, of course you can, like, it's like, yeah, I know, I believe you.
A little amuse.
Yeah, you see that damage is actually cool, and that's it. Actually, we're done. The only problem with Mizuki, she is extremely disgusting to use. Why? Because when you press her skill, the only thing you can do is press her burst. That's it. So if you press her skill, you cannot. You can press like do dodge, and the only stuff you can do, it's her burst. That's it. You cannot do normal attacks, which is actually super annoying. It's fun, but it's super easy. You know, the only thing you can press, it's like her burst. That's it. And by the way, by default, her skill lasts for what? Yeah, her skill lasts for 5 seconds. But if you do swill, it's increase. So you need to do like couple swills to increase to 10 seconds, which is actually enough for the damage. When it comes to her constellations, Constellation 1 is good, Constellation 2 is good, and Constellation 3, which is gives you, if I'm not mistaken, that's a skill. Yeah, that skill, it's also good because it gives you like elemental mastery base stellar swill damage increase. If people says it's useless, that's wrong. It actually gives you additional damage, keep that in mind, based on swill damage increase and like stellar swill, so it's useful. Oh, like, yeah, Constellation 4 is kind of like, alright, like not so. The burst completely useless, I would say, because it's like additional application. You can use it, not so much damage though. So yeah, like it's only about like healing, you know. So if you need some more healing, then you can do it. And the last one is Constellation 6, which is actually a huge update. You can also check your Mizuki by just like if you have Mizuki, I don't know, like, but yeah, you can check in inventory. You have just a second. No. Yeah, no. Lunar Arcana key is given like by certain which. No, it's not Lunar Arcana. Well, which dictionary? Which reveal? Oh yeah, what this one? Just a second. You believe me? I think you don't. You believe me? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I didn't say I believe you. I don't believe you. By the way, Sna exploration ability is better than Wanderer Chasca. Better than Wanderer, definitely. Let's say like that. Don't compare Wanderer with Chasca, never, because you know why. When it comes to Wanderer, Wanderer is not so convenient. Because, like, yeah, Chasca is way better. When it comes to exploration, Chasca is way better. Maybe Vesna going to... I don't think she will be surpassed because people thought that Sandrona can, but as you know, Sandrona, like, yeah, it's not so convenient to use. It's close kit, but not close enough. So yeah, what you can check, if you click this one, enhancement details, you can check what that enhancement gives to her in general. So this one is her kit at Constellation 0, Constellation 1 enhancement, Constellation 2, Constellation 4, which is also enhancement. You can switch that. It's without before enhancement, and this one is after enhancement. Keep that in mind. So you can check that. You see, you get additional stuff. You can check other characters as well. You see, like for example, the most broken one is, let's say like that, like Chi-Chi, because she gets literally everything, like in any constellation, and her, like, they just like, yeah, rework Chi-Chi completely. So yeah. Also, when it comes to Sino, is the same. So you can check. Sino really gets also pretty good stuff. Cyno, let's say like that. I don't know about Cyno. You want to go for Cyno, but keep that in mind. Cyno at Constellation 2, Cyno's damage at Constellation 2 in Stellar is the same as Sandrona at Constellation 0. I do have enough pools to get a death though, but still I didn't try to get her after I lost to Batman. Let's say like that. I don't know about that. It's a little bit complicated question. Let's do couple test play. Let me switch the team. So yeah, you saw the damage, and by the way, this is that a bad set on her? It's not a good set. It's better to use another one. You still can use this one. By the way, they changed the set as well a little bit, because if you check the set, it gives you Stellar as well. Stellar swirl reaction, you see that? Like, yeah, it's increased swirl reaction damage by 60 and stellar swirl reaction damage by 20, which is actually not so good, but it is what it is. Anemo damage, you know, like she needs elemental mastery. And she only has 590. Why? Because, yeah, my artifacts are bad, you know? Even though she has some crit rate, crit damage stuff, yeah, artifacts are not so good. And but let me check the weapon. Oh yeah, and I use this weapon, which is actually terrible. I don't know why I changed this one. Oh, maybe I did some tests. That's why. It's better to use like this one. But this said, damage will be way more higher, because the more elemental mastery you have, the better. By the way, she needs to be level 90. Keep that in mind. And like, yeah, skills, it's the only talent you actually need to focus for. Okay, let's go for the team, and maybe I will do a couple pulls. Because you know why? Let's do a test first. About Odette, I changed my mind a little bit, because she actually, like, good. And why she is good? It's not because of she is good for Sandrone. It's good because in general, at the moment, until Tsaritsa, it's until 7.3, she will be the best option, the best supportive option for all of the stellar damage, I assume, you know? Because, yeah, she will be good for Vesna, she will be good for Mizuki, she will be good for Mitya, because according to the leaks, Mitya is off-field and on-field damage. That's why I think Danica will be better as a supportive character for Electro-Stellar Conduct, you know? Where's my Kinich? Yeah, it's a my.
The campaign begins.
Okay, my Raiden, though, it's like... Yeah, I changed some. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? By the way, it's like, it's okay if you test a team. No, like, not now, Mirak, let's do it. Let's do it a little bit later. But you write the team. I will, like, let's say like that. Don't ask me. Just write the team. I will copy it, but do it later. No problem. Okay, so yeah, let's do what? Let's do maybe one artifact set, you know? Why not? Let's try our luck. By the way, in the team, and I don't think that Tsaritsa will make Odette feels like a waste you know? Like, Mirak, like... we are like 3 versions away from that. You cannot say that in advance. But just keep that in mind. If Yaemiko at the moment deals more damage than Odette when she's on the team, just imagine if you get the Tsaritsa, which will be the same type of the character, you know, I mean like stellar, right? And if the buffs they provided are not stackable, then you definitely just must change Odette. You cannot keep them together to get the same damage, to get the same buffs, you know what I mean? So yeah, if Tsaritsa of field damage will be better, you definitely need to change that to get like more flexible character. So actually you're wrong, but it is what it is. I mean, like, you cannot say in advance. I'll go for Danica, Tsaritsa, and if I got lucky Odette, I already used like 60 pulls, but like I'm on 50-50. I wish you best of luck. Going for Odette is not a bad idea, actually. You know why? Again, why it's not a bad idea? Let's do a couple tests, then I'll show you. Odette, since at the moment Odette is the only one who will be pretty flexible and valuable and versatile in all Stellar Glimmer team until Tsaritsa. So yeah, she will be the only supportive character at the moment. Where is the test stuff? Oh yeah, test runs. But the damage is cool. She is a little bit weird though, you know why? When you press her skill, she can be interrupted. I noticed that, which is actually bad. Also, her kit is a little bit weird, you know why? When you press her skill, right, she gets a buff. Stellar buff, it's on her. But when you switch to another character, it will transfer to, you see that? To your other members, but not Odette, within 4 seconds. So it's like that. Let me just check. You see that? You got the buff. You got the buff, and it's kind of like stacks or something. Your other characters are not buffed at the moment. If you switch the character, they got the buff within 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Odette lose the buffs. If you switch back, you don't get it back again, you know? Let's say like that. Maybe it's some flexibility, but yeah, it's kind of a waste or something in my opinion. Something strange. I mean, Hoyo definitely cooking something. I don't know what is that, but if Tsaritsa will not get the same trashy stuff, then definitely Tsaritsa is going to be way, way better. 50-50, I mean, yeah, I got it, Lucas. No, I mean, like, Odette team is in a trial UK. Oh, yeah, you know, like, yeah, I believe, like, Yaya or field damage is better than Odette's. Yeah, I believe Yaya's or field damage, like, yeah, I just told that. You can quick swap with Odette. Quick swap? What do you mean by that, quick swap? I mean, I don't know what do you mean by quick swap. She's of field DPS, but keep that in mind. If you use her skill, right, you get the buff. You switch to any other party members, you lose Odette's buff. So her damage is going to be lower. You know? So, like, you can use Odette on field. That's true.
Let's begin.
You know, she can do that. By the way, as you know, like, she can do double skill. The best way to do it, as people says, I will test it. It's like skill burst skill, something like that, you know? Because second skill, it's a huge damage and you need to use it, you know? Because let's say like that, if you do like something like skill, then switch, then skill, right? You will lose ton of damage. Why is that? Because she is going to lose the buff. Let me show you again. So yeah, you did that, right? You skip to another characters, you lose all of your buffs, then you skip to Odette again and use that skill, like if it's available, you will lose ton of damage. Like crazy amount of damage. So yeah, she's a bit like weird to use, like refresh her skill and midstone. No. It's like, no, it's not possible. If I'm not mistaken, even Favonius weapon will not help you. As I know, Favonius weapon is not working on Odette. So yeah, like that's what I was talking about. Because you see, like her kit is, even though she's powerful, but her kit is super weird. Should you go for Odette? I mean, she's not a bad character. She is actually pretty powerful when it comes to buffs. And she has pretty good of field damage. Even though Yaemiko C1 is better. But again, yeah, a little bit weird, you know?
Witness the snow swan's grace. Pirouette. Our tires. You'll regret it.
Yeah, I messed up a little bit, so yeah, it's better to use. But the damage is crazy.
Take a break.
If you see that...
Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Yeah, I messed up like a lot. Let me
begin. Walls of the snowflakes.
See that?
One down. It's dog eat dog.
And she doesn't get the fusion. Just keep that in mind. Doesn't get any fusion. So
together. Crystalline adagio. How to
damage is cool, not gonna lie. But again, it's kind of like it's not complicated. By the way, like refresh, like yeah, it's not complicated skill. But yeah, like haven't you tried her? Come on, Mira. That was I was talking about. Like she is a little bit like yeah, weird when it comes to kill. I don't know why they did that, but it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of like that. Okay, let's try like this team. By the way, I know that like Beidou C6 is better than C6 Alyosha, but isn't Alyosha more easy to use? Yeah, no, Beidou is not better than Alyosha. Let's say like that. Why is that? I mean, yeah, like when it comes to calculation, yes, Beidou C6 is actually not like Beidou C6. Actually, it's better than Chi-Chi, Constellation 2 Chi-Chi. Maybe even better than Constellation 6 Chi-Chi, because Chi-Chi Constellation 6 gives attack buff, but Beidou gives elemental mastery buff, which is actually more valuable for Stellar. But when it comes to gameplay, using Beidou, she has a problem when she is not so good and flexible when she fights against single target. She is good against multiple targets, but not a single target. Also, yeah, that shield and like ton of energy you need, it's a bit difficult to achieve. Like, yeah, that's a huge number. You need at least one Favonius character on the team. You can use Beidou with, like, yeah, I leveled her up, but unfortunately not so well. She's not so good. Yes, you can use that, this supportive set, you know, we're getting, like we got in the 7.0, but again, yeah, a little bit difficult to use. No, I don't, I just like gambled and locked off. Oh yeah, that's a problem actually. You know, okay, I got it.
Come no closer. No, my sword. Witness the power of Google. Illusion shattered. Knock him down.
Sure.
Why did that?
I got him cornered.
Crystalline.
Yeah,
About this. Yeah, claim these souls.
it was a huge race actually.
Your soul. Rain outlines your fate.
Oh my god, he got a shot.
Let me weave you a verse.
Can it break?
Locked on.
Okay, let's do it. I didn't know what.
Hold on to
Oh, he did the house.
Shine down.
About target acquired. This. How could this be?
Let's fly. No, my sword. Witness the power of Google. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Fire in the hole. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Oh, glory. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, I built my Raiden as a DPS, if I'm not mistaken, because of Imaginarium Serum. Spread Kinich. No, it's not like, yeah, I think like this. It's because, you know why is that? It's because my Raiden as it is like a DPS, that's why. Okay, let's do Twainy, I guess. The point is, as I mentioned like earlier, like yeah, Hoyo definitely will force you to go for, by the way, attack stance is cool, you know why? Because, let's keep it for now. Because the problem with Snezhnaya is like Hoyo will force you to go for characters, just like that. And Odette's kit is actually like, yeah, a little bit. You know, it's okay again, like the damage is cool, damage is crazy, not gonna lie, but no, come on. No, I don't want to do that. How's it? Oh. Okay, let's do what? Oh, let's switch my team, I guess, huh? No, let's keep this one. Let's do couple. Let's do couple stuff. Why not? Not within Snezhnaya. Let's go Natlan. Actually, we have now huge. Do you remember when like a lot of places were free? Now like we have a huge. That's crazy. Actually, I prefer Natlan a lot. To be fair, I know it's not maybe the best region because you know what, Snezhnaya is so huge. I mean, it's like crazy huge. It's not huge. It's just insanely huge. It's like it's kind of like 2 nod-krais. You know, like do you remember this place we got? So yeah, this place is literally nothing. I mean, if you compare with Snezhnaya, it's only like the first map like we got, and we already have 5 statues. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 statues immediately. That's crazy, actually. That's insanely crazy because in this place only 3 statues, right? And like 3 statues here. 4. That's 3 because it's like additional region. That's insane. Huge, huge map.
Your skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance
No,
of
by the way, like I
lightning.
heard Constellation 2 MC
Divine
is
bolts can
almost
strike
as good
even
as
in
what
the
that
absence
Constellation
of
0 in
rain.
terms of buffering
see
the
that
team.
tree?
No. I think it's no. Like, it's
Wait,
that's wrong. Like
you understand?
Traveler cannot
So,
like MC cannot
Demonstrate.
Traveler cannot buff the. He's not a buffer. He can't do that. No. It's completely wrong. Like Traveler is let's say like that. He can buff, but you know, like it's not in the way you think about it. Like he can enable stellar conduct and stellar swirl. That's true. But when it comes to buff, no, he's not even close. Constellation 2, let's say like that. Constellation 6 Traveler with his signature R5, when it comes to damage, close to Sandrona Constellation 0, maybe a little bit surpass in calculation with her signature, but when it comes to gameplay and kit, like Sandrona is way more easy to play. Alright. So yeah, like it's not like that. It's,
Witness the power.
Hold on to your hats.
Locked on.
No, my sword. Let's
and you cannot use Trident because like she like plays out of burst. That's crazy actually. No, she no, she did some damage.
Shine down.
Body and mind.
Target acquired.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword. Fire in the hole. Take me up.
That's why I like the game actually. If you go for wrong characters, actually your damage is ash, you know? It's so bad, it's just terrible. It's not even close to anything else. Doesn't he can use the Stellar Glimmer buffing set? No, like you can use this set. But it's not like that. Like you know what's the problem with that set? Just a second. I mean, you see that? When they trigger a Stellar Glimmer reaction or deal Stellar Glimmer reaction damage, right? Cryo Traveler doesn't have off-field stellar damage. Odette has. Cryo Traveler no. So because of that he can't. I mean, he can. Technically he can because you get some buff, but it's for a short period of time. You need a character who deals like off-field damage constantly. But Traveler is not like that. Traveler's damage revolves around his charge attack and his skill a little bit and his burst. So, like, yeah, you can't. W team comp. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's do what? Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, what we need to do. You know what? Let's enable that music. I'm not going to do recording actually for that. I don't do so many videos. Let's do a couple stuff. So yeah, I'm about like, yeah, I'm on my 50-50. I have like all of the characters. It's +5 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the last one was Snezhnaya after losing 50-50. I would be nice to get Lynette, because my Lynette is constellation, if I'm not mistaken, she is 3 or 4. So last constellation is actually pretty valuable. Why? Because she gets, oh, constellation 5. Last constellation is actually valuable because she gets infusion, which is actually cool. And infusion is actually cool. She's kind of like, let's say, it's kind of like Kazuha's constellation 6, something like that. Couple stuff, you mean like gambling? Couple stuff, you mean like, I don't know, Miraka, like it's not your gambling. Yeah, I have this, I will keep it. I did like, just a second. I love you, like, no need to, but yeah, maybe. Just a second. Yeah, that was quite a multi actually. Oh, about that now, like Sayo, actually, I don't have Sayo constellation. That was actually, like, yeah, would be nice to get Ian-san, not gonna lie. No, I will go, maybe. Like, I'm on 50-50. Because why not? Alusha. So yeah, Alusha, Regan, like, Constellation 1 and 2 is actually pretty okay. But again, you know, I don't know. Like, his gameplay is good. He doesn't energy reliant. He is kind of like, you can say, he is a little bit more flexible when it comes to teams, like Itlua, something like that. Because as you know, like, Itlua doesn't need too much energy. He's actually pretty cool when it comes to damage. What was that? Oh yeah, and Lynette, Constellation 6. Alright, I accept that. Holy pool, yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's do maybe a couple more here. Why not? Yeah, let's convert them. No, I'll do it later. Let me do notes actually. Where's my... okay. But that was +5, right? Yeah. I don't know what to think about that actually. I don't want to get Alyosha. Why? Because I don't know if you did any pulls before. What? You did 15? No, not 15. Like it was like 14 pulls. 28. Yeah, that's true. Not 20. 28. Yeah, that's true. 28 plus 5. It's 33 pulls in general. Yeah, I do some like sort of like shortcut. Why to know Constellation 2? Why Constellation 2 is good? Because now when he uses his burst, he can mark the enemies, which is actually crucial to get stacks. So yeah, like it's kind of like internal stacks, Alyosha's internal stacks, which gives you damage. More stacks, more damage. His kit is alright, but again, let's say like that. If you of course get Constellation 6, that's crazy. Build him, not a bad idea. Why? It's because of his healing. The problem is they nerf him, and nerf him actually pretty badly. Let's say like that. They nerfed Alyosha in the most disgusting way, where he cannot buff some characters. Like yeah, he can buff only on-field character, and he can heal only on-field character, which is actually terrible. And also they decrease his buffs abilities. It's actually
lose
terrible.
Your way. Gaining some altitude.
It's actually terrible.
Perspective.
Okay, maybe like since it's Alyosha, maybe let's try more. I can like okay. Would be nice to get the answer. It's 33, right? In overall 33. 3. I lost count. Oh yeah, I did. That's the fourth one. That's going to be a fifth one, right? Yeah. So 33 overall? No, 33. No, no, it's not like, okay, it doesn't matter actually. Yes, maybe. Okay, let's do one more multi, I guess. No, like my calculation says it's 38. You said it's 33. 36? Okay. Okay, sucrose, finally. Alright, 24. You know what? Let's do something. Let's do maybe some spoilers. Oh, by the way, we can do what? We can actually check. But yeah, like checking. No, my calculation says like 38. Now 38. No. My calculation said 48. No, it's more than 38, Mirak, definitely. Okay, so yeah, let's do what? Let's try, you know what? Oh, which one? Yeah, superconduct, like, and stellar conduct damage, right? Let's try the team you just told me about, which is... Okay. This one. Since we have energy and my traveler is cryo, yeah, I need to change. Would you suggest, if you if you ask me build Mizuki or not, you know what, it depends. Vesna is going to be next character, and if you want to go for Vesna, just skip Mizuki, just don't build her. But if you have Mizuki, Mizuki is actually not a bad, she's easy to use just like that. And if you want to save some pools, it's not a bad idea.
Off to the free. Stay clear. Animal hypo. Turn that frown upside down.
Let's just check. Yeah, I need to do something.
Cast your worries to the wind. Adapt to frosting. The pinnacle of
Cryo Storm! Fighting Frost!
Animal tech 63 to 8 and sweet dreams.
It's actually not a bad option. Yeah.
Stay clear.
But again, she does like... Yeah, now like we lost velocity.
A little mood boost. Absorption test. Time to relax.
Yeah, we don't have all fields and stuff, so we can do that. Alright, that's actually terrible. Again, that's what I was talking about. I can get her from the selector and C1 from the free let's say like that. I don't even have Mizuki. I have like, yeah, like it's like let's say like that. You can get her by losing 50-50. It's possible. I got like 2 constellation, like the character and constellation from by losing 50-50. When it comes to again, it's just like about the preferences, because let's say like that. In case of damage, I assume that if you don't go for signature, I mean Vesna's signature, constellation to Mizuki is going to be at Vesna's level. So it makes no sense to go for Vesna. If you like the character, then go for Vesna. I think Vesna is going to be some sort of flying anemo, and she can replace, or like if you don't have Chasca, be pretty good when it comes to exploration. And she's pretty, not gonna lie. Well, she's under-leveled, like without the best set for her. You mean like Mizuki? It's not because of that. It's like because my traveler is on different set. It's better to use traveler on field. Let's say like that. Abandoned channels. It's better to use like different team actually. It's better to use like this team. This one. Just a second. Let's go in F for shielding. Let's go Sucrose and Traveler. This team. Because the damage is stellar conduct. Just a second.
Up to the... Stay clear!
Cryo Storm!
so bad.
Absorption test. A little elusive.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stay clear.
Yeah. And Kate. Yeah. Yeah.
Off to the freezer. Animal tech 6308.
Condemn.
Oh, wait, just a second. Let me check something. Well, she's like on just a second. I completely forgot about that. If I'm not mistaken, like he's actually the damage is low because yeah, I forgot about that talents actually. Which is like, yeah, you need to do that. That's why, because like just by leveling up his talents gives like pretty decent buffs, you know, and damage. I don't want to use Sandrona though. The damage kinda not gonna like it's terrible because like yeah, I'm level 1 talents, yeah, like level 1 talents. Like what should I like? Which team I should go to like increase his damage a little bit? I would say, yeah, I can put Columbina. Actually, that will just immediately fix the stuff. Let's go, Columbina. Okay. I just need to try to. Yeah, level 1 talents, that's why I completely forgot about that. I'm not going to level his talents up because I have Sandrone, maybe in the future, but you know what's a problem is again, as I mentioned earlier, because the calculation on paper, like Travelers looks crazy, but when it comes to like gameplay, you know, yeah, without a good premium team, he's not so cool. Sandrone, for example, can be played. I recently was able to clear diary mode with like this team. With this one, with Chichi. Where's Chichi? And Sandrone. So yeah, that new shield boss for Sandrone, you know? Like with this team. Actually, it wasn't so difficult, even though like, yeah, no lunar charge damage whatsoever, but yeah, that was actually pretty easy to do, not so difficult to do. The point is, I can go now, Chichinet, let's go like, let's go here. Where's my traveler? Maybe level 6 talents at least. No, come on. Are you kidding me? Waste the mats like at the beginning. No, like, you'll do that and check it, no problem. Okay. Yeah, let's do like this stuff.
Fighting frog.
Defensive mode engaged.
Adaptive frost.
Even Mizuki did better. Even Mizuki did better.
Off to the freezer.
It's still not a bad damage, not gonna lie, but yeah. Okay, just let's live for now. Well, yeah, maybe like it will be build him like, I don't know, like yeah, you like I know, it depends. Like again, like Cryo Traveler is not a bad option when for free to plays. If you want to skip, if you skipped Sandrone for free to plays, yes, leveling up Cryo Traveler would make sense. But now I don't think so. So yeah. Okay, let's do what? Let's choose another region. Maybe, yeah, I never did a thing in Azuma. let's go this place and do couple. Like here, by my calculation, I'm at 48. Just a second. I wanna do like. Oh yeah, there's some trick with Snezhnaya, by the way. I'll show you. Ooh, 49 now. 40. I don't. I will keep it for now. So yeah, that's okay. Looks like luck has gone away. So yeah, that was additional 14. So yeah, by my calculation, it's 62 now. It was disappointing not going when I found that like Chevreuse won't be able, but yeah, like I don't know like who told you that Chevreuse should be within this banner. Actually, it's like there was no way Chevreuse is the banner, no way whatsoever. It's impossible. Just
Surviving is tough.
it's impossible that Chevreuse is like within that banner. It was just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, let's go to Natlan maybe again. I like to wish in Natlan, even though I'm not so. Oh yeah, what I want to just a second.
Taming the beast within.
Yeah, let's lose the 50-50s and I will show you, no problem. I'll not forget that anyway. But yeah, it's impossible that Chevreuse is within. Like Chevreuse never, as I know, Chevreuse never was in. Just a second, let me check that. You know what? Let's go to the place, and after that, I was let's oh, you know what? Oh yeah, let's do this one. You ain't losing the 50-50 on my life. Yeah, I lost like don't you remember? Like yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that was a character I really wanted, but yeah, like. You see that? I had like, yeah, it's definitely like 50 pulls, some stuff. I did more than 50 now. Oh, actually, just a second. Oh yeah, maybe. I didn't notice that.
Let me lead you a verse. Rain out. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shot.
Knock them down.
For the Lord of the Night.
Not good. Ring cut. No, my sword. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
It's like 60 plus pulls. Like yeah. What's wait, just a second. 60 pulls. Yeah. Oh now let's do what. Let's get this stuff. maybe let's, you know what? Let's first do maybe Spiral Abyss, and after that do that stuff. Yeah, I don't like to spam. Let's go for like, yeah, this Spiral Abyss is actually not so difficult, but the problem is the bosses are extremely annoying. Okay, let's go what? Oh, this one, Electrocharge. Let's go with the team I usually use. For Superconduct, I would say maybe I should go for Mavuika stuff, you know? With Nicole, like Mavuika. Nicole and xilonen is actually not a bad team, you know, something like that. Just a second. So it's going to be like this one. Overload Magana, Overload. Overload is not okayish.
Bring it! Decided by destiny!
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Written in the stars!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! 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 Rise with the sun!
I think not. Shadows of fate!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate! Full thrust!
Begone! Delved into destiny! Decided by destiny!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Super annoying game.
Incinerate! Light it up!
Such defiance! Let me scribe!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Wait, actually.
Burn it down!
Bring it! Fate is upon you! Shadows of fate!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Rise with the sun!
Let me scribe! Decided by destiny!
Rev the engines! Wrath from the sky!
I can just like overload Mavuika. No, overload Mavuika, you can play like in this team. Just a second, let me try it again. I usually, you know, like because of click sounds, I change my mouse and I just like can't play with this one.
I think not. Written in the stars!
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Bring it! Shadows of...
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Begone! Let me scribe!
Wrath from the sky!
Shadows of...
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Burn it down!
Begone! Let me scribe.
Wrath from the sky!
No, I thought like maybe Electro can break that last enemy shot. Electro, it's not Electro, it's Lunar can break the last one. It's like about lunar stuff. Yeah, it can. Actually, that's why Sandrone is so flexible, you know?
I think not.
Like Estella is so
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
Begone! Delve into destiny.
Try and stop me! Incinerate!
Heaven's will made mine. Bring it! Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Such defiance.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! 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 Rise with the sun!
I think not. Bring it. Decided by destiny. Let me scrub.
Full throttle! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Burn it down!
Such defiance. Shadows of fate.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Light begone. Written in the stars. Delved into...
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Electro can too. Oh, last boss, yeah. Like Lupet Lunar Charge is the best one for that.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Stay clear.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Be silent. Fear the dark.
Wayne. Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
For real. Damn, bro. You know what to do. Let's do what? Just a second. Let's switch the teams. I mean, yeah. For a second, I will go for Sandrone team. Or maybe... Maybe no. Maybe, you know what? Let's keep this team. When it comes to the upper one. Yeah, let's try mavuika, but I will go, let's try melt maybe. With citlali, but not Bennett, but... Yeah, let's go citlali team.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is bring it!
Burn it down!
Going in! Fulfill our pact!
Rise with the sun!
Everybody stand up! Bring it! Show no mercy! Suffer the...
Wrath from the sky!
Full.
Incinerate! Light it up!
Teamwork is strict! You two! Time to end them!
Pyroclastic surge! Burn it down!
Bring it! Fulfill our pact!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
Let's light it up! I'm going... Get to work! Eat Lalene! Eat Papa!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Yeah! Light it up!
Teamwork is strict! Suffer the wrath of...
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Both throat!
Let's light it up! Going in! Bring it! Show no mercy! You two!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
Teamwork is strict! Eat Lalene! Eat Papa!
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
Okay, I will continue anyway, I will not stop.
3 moons converge. Installation chamber.
Stay clear!
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Flame. Cleanup sequence in...
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Absorption test!
Defensive mode engaged.
Whom target is the target electrode enemies? Like, yeah, it's possible, still possible if you break the shield, but yeah. Would be because it's like lunar charge, you still can do something else.
Burn it!
Let's light it up! Going in! Get to work! You two! Tight!
Light of the blazing sun!
By the way, Sandron is so good against this one.
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Bring it!
Oh my god. No, like Bennett cannot touch her.
You two! Time to end wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Let's light it up!
Bring it!
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of me! Pyroclastic surge!
How many angles are
Wait, a moonlit night for all.
Preparing for dust up.
Stay clear!
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Absorption test! Surge. A new moon rises.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Stay clear!
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Light it up! Fulfill our pact! Citlali, eat Papa! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate!
You need Electro. Without Electro, it's impossible to do.
Burn it! Let's light it up! Yeah! How dare you! Sha! Ugh! Ha! Yeah! Light it up! Yeah! Rise with the sun!
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Sha! Yeah! Sha! Ha! Burn it down! Yeah! Rise with the sun! I'm going in!
I don't know if I can get enough
Yeah.
food here.
You two! Time to light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Ah! 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 Huh? Everybody stand! Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
I knew you couldn't resist.
Defensive mode engaged.
A moonlit night for all.
Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption test!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Observe the night coming.
Stay clear! Absorption test! Three moons converge.
Installation chamber.
Animal test 60.
Okay. For real? Oh yeah, he can die when he's within that state. He definitely can die when he jumps into the water.
10 points for agility.
Everything has a price.
Oh, I still have 5 of them. I didn't spend them. Okay. Oh, 62, right? Like, or something like that.
Thanks for all the support. You want an autograph, right? What do you want me to draw next to it? How about a feather? Oh, wait, you're not one of my fans? Guess I misunderstood. Let me start from the top then. I'm Odette, a ballerina with the Korolievsky troupe. Well, thanks for all the support anyway.
Okay, so yeah, maybe. I mean, Zibai for my account would be better, but we'll see. I will go for Zibai as well. I should go for Zibai. Yeah, at least like it wasn't like early enough. It was about like 60-ish something post, but yeah, I will say, because next patch is next banner is going to be, I assume that like 7.1 is going to be like next second phase is about Inefa. So yeah, but 7.1, we're going to get Vesna, we're going to get Vodyanitsa, and we're going to get Zibai. And that's a huge problem. Because I most likely will skip Vesna. I didn't like her, but Vodyanitsa is must have in my opinion. She's actually cool.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Okay, let's do it. And I need to... oh... yeah, I need to finish all of the stuff anyways, because I haven't opened the map. Yeah, thank you very much, like, Miracle. We'll see, like, yeah, that was my first... that was my second, if I'm not mistaken, or first one, I don't remember exactly. I still have plenty of time to get enough primogems. But yeah, I don't know what, but without like Odette, the damage is actually so bad. Okay, let's do a couple maybe. We need to build her at least. Volume. Okay. Alright, let's do what? We need to get her books at first place. That's going to be like extremely... like, yeah, and her... maths. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we need that boss. And also, like, we get something like by finishing event. Yeah, I need this stuff. So maybe it's better to finish it, and I get 30. Go to collect. Oh my god, okay. So where are the places? It's 3, oh my god, and here as well. Okay, I'll do it later maybe. Oh, maybe, no, let's go. Let's change the team. I think I will put Odette. Or maybe not like a... no. Let's go the team I usually use.
Allow me to lend you some...
Okay, so...
Let's fly.
how is it possible we... oh, okay, let's first like open this one. We got the flowers within this place. Are you kidding me? Where are the flowers? Oh. I don't want to join another world to grab the flowers, but I don't see any. Okay, don't want to jinx that. Maybe they're on the top. How is that even possible? Yeah, that's actually like strange place like to give us flowers, but it is what it is.
Take me up!
I don't see any. Maybe they are not, like I never saw that like the mats actually within a city. Maybe it's some way underground or something. Do we have a place underground place? But no, when it's underground you see like the dashing line. It's not exactly the same. So it's most likely they are like, it's a 4 flowers here, 6 and only 6. That's terrible actually. Just like that.
Let's fly! Yeah.
I don't think they are on the floor. Okay, anyway, you know what? Don't want to waste my time. It's like about like maybe 30 minutes left. So let's do a couple books. And let's check what can I do with Sandra, with Odette now. Yeah, Alyosha, by the way, Constellation 3. Ah, okay, I'll keep it. By the way, Constellation 3 increase what? Oh, his skill. Actually, it's bad. Because, yeah. Thundering Stride, right? Hunter at once, yeah. We need that one, which is Hunter at once. Because, yeah, it's increased his abilities, that's alright. As I know, like, his skill is not so useful. Check that. Oh no, actually it is. It's actually, no, its skill is actually more like, yeah, hunting field damage. Oh no, it's actually skill is good. Alright. Like duration and like attack bombs. Alright. I didn't know that. I don't think I will build him anyway. Talent demo. Okay, let's do first. I don't have enough mats. I always do that, you know. Okay. And luckily, yeah, they now like allow us to farm books, you know, because like I remember back then that was a nightmare. You got a character and you just wait couple days to like, yeah, that was terrible actually. You know what? Yeah, even without that, oh yeah, we can go like this team actually. That's true. Even though she's
Need
not
me to take center stage?
leveled up, we can do something like this. Yeah, this domain is actually not so difficult. So yeah, no need to have so much power, but
Come on, keep up! Take a break.
by the way, like, are they testing next week? Well, like, yeah, maybe. Like, let's say like that, definitely, yeah. Completely. Let's do couple domains. Because, I have... Yeah, definitely. And next week is going to be Stygian. Oh, and I hope I can level up Mizuki. You know why, like, I went for Odette? I changed my mind. I changed my mind about Odette because of Mizuki mostly, not because of Sandrone. Because for Sandrone, you need Yaemiko. At least for now. Because without Yaemiko or her signature, actually Yaemiko is more valuable. Why? Because for Yaemiko you can get Constellation 1, you can change her build, damage, and something, you know, let's say like that. You can go different set to just adjust your team. But when it comes to signature weapon is just like leveled up and that's it. And yes, another another thing, like if like you guys decided to go for her signature and you're free to play, I wouldn't suggest you to go for some Odette signature. Why? Because according to the leaks, 7.1 will give us free to play 4-star weapon as they did before, and that weapon is going to be like kind of like a signature weapon for Odette. It will give you attack and it will give you elemental mastery, which is actually cool. Elemental mastery for stellar conduct damage and attack for Odette. Why? Because Odette needs a ton of attack. Without attack, she is actually not so useful. Now let's do some. Yeah, you need at least 2k attack, but it's better to go like 3k attack. Well, I can get Mizuki and her C1 for free. Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually. Mizuki C1 is good, you know why? Because you can always lose 50-50 to Mizuki. And actually, it's not a bad constellation. And by the way, if you compare with other characters, let's say like that, the characters worth to go, like within that stellar Fortuna stuff, I would say, like, let's say, like, let's consider all of them. Like, Yaemiko is must-have if you haven't got her so far. Like, it's a first. Let's say, like, for stellar stuff. Sino, yes, but it depends. Why? For Sino, you definitely need Odette. So if you have Sino, then Odette. So if you got Odette, then Sino, Yaemiko, they're actually pretty good. But Mizuki is completely new archetype, which is Stellar Swill, and actually the damage is cool. You know why? Let's say like that. With Sandrone, you need to do a lot of stuff on a field. With Sino, you need to do a lot of stuff on a field. And building Sino and Sandrone is a little bit difficult. Why? You need to care about crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery. And by the way, EM gives, what I've noticed so far, EM gives more damage than attack from a substats. But when it comes to Mizuki, you just need elemental mastery and a little bit crit rate if you can. That's it. You don't need to build her crit rate, crit damage, because yeah, like it's. And by the way, is Ayato signature good enough? Ayato signature is good enough, but if you have Ayato signature, yes, use that signature. If you don't have, you can use new or traveler signature. Yeah, forget about passive, because this one is actually not bad. If you don't have Ayato, but Ayato signature will be better than this one. Let me check Ayato signature. Oh, just a second. I don't have that weapon, so I don't remember the passives. Just a second. I know that Ayato signature is actually pretty flexible. So yeah, it gives you crit rate, 33 crit rate, and also when obtained all elemental damage bonus. It's bad when the other nearby party members elemental skill. The carrier with this weapon will gain 1 character elemental skill. Skill and all. Increase normal attack. No, unfortunately, you know what? Let's say like that. When it comes to stat stick, the passive is kind of no, the passive is kind of useless. I mean, like, let's say like that, because stellar conduct doesn't care about damage at all. Normal attack damage, you don't need that on that. You just like normal attacks completely useless. Let's say like that. This weapon and Ayato signature weapon gives you the same result, exactly the same result. Just keep that in mind, because like that passive is completely useless unless you use Maybe for Snezhnaya a little bit. Why? Because when you do charge attack, you still do some normal attack damage, you know, with that beam. She hits enemy with a cryo normal attack, that flying stuff, you know, it's particles or something like that. Maybe, yeah, you can increase that damage a little bit, you know, for on-fielder. But again, it's for wielder, so no, it's completely useless. It's for wielder. I forgot about that. The passive is for wielder, so yeah, completely useless.
Cleanup sequence initiated together. Impossible! How tiresome. What a joke!
Yeah, I don't have it. Like, yeah, the passive is kinda, yeah, passive is like, yeah, unfortunately not okay. What's that? That was about the set. I want to use like this ones, but only one, yeah, because I can use 4-star set. I can create them anyways. All right. Oh my god, what a terrible stuff. Circlets. Huh. Yeah, that's good because it's like increased crit rate. That's a DPS set, and I don't need that. I need like, and all of them DPS set. I hate this game sometimes, you know. Damn, bro. Okay. You know what? Let's do what? If I'm not mistaken, she needs crit rate, crit damage, right? Let's do this time. So yeah, I need like this one. Attack is increased, like increases the equipment character attack by 12 for like, oh yeah, you know what? I forgot about that. Just a second. So yeah, if you have problems with like what to go for that, actually the great way to do that, it's like, yeah, go for a test and check. So yeah, she has some crit rate. And she has some crit damage. Mostly crit damage because cryo resonance gives you some. And looks like she doesn't need too much. The weapon gives you 20. But just let me check that. No crit rate whatsoever. 7. 7. 7. And crit damage. For are you kidding me? Damn, bro. How much energy recharge she needs though? She doesn't need too much. Okay.
If a simple response will do.
Okay, let's do what? I mean, yeah. This one, right? Yeah. Let's go crit rate, crit damage. Because why not? Yeah, I don't have crit. Yeah, for me it should be better. Glimmer define. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. It's like, yeah. Okay, actually that's crazy stuff because yeah, it would be nice to get attack percentage, but that's actually not bad. And let's do another one, which is going to be another crit rate, crit damage. This one is going to be trash as hell. I definitely know. Okay. Yeah, as I told you. Ah, that's okay. Actually, that was a bad idea to create this one. You know why? I mean, at least one. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, let's do what? Let's do a couple books. And we also need to get like a boss. Unfortunately, you cannot check what characters available at limited time. What characters you need for. Yeah. so I should just use craftable, or like let's say like that. If you have bills, I mean, you can go for craftable, it's not bad. But in any case, I assume that crit rate and attack, let's say like that, you still can use Ayato's weapon. You still can use Ayato's weapon on Sandra, on Odette. Why? Even though passive is completely useless, it gives you crit rate. It's actually 33 crit rate, it means 66 crit value, which is actually not bad. And pretty high, not the highest, but second highest base attack. So because of that, it might be useful anyways. So let's say when you get Odette, level her up, check with Ayato's weapon, then decide. I would say it's better to use instead, maybe damage difference will be some, like, yeah, maybe a couple percent, something like that, but not so much. Like Ayato's weapon is still okay.
Surge. Defensive mode engaged. Let's begin. Potted duck. Waltz of the snowflakes. Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Should I get her first? What do you mean by that? Should I get her first? Like, you know, you can actually like, oh, I don't know what, but that's what I was talking about. Like, no need to go for a craftable weapon. What was that? Is that a? Oh, that was a book. Now let's do like her boss. I mean, no need to go for like the weapon first. Let's go do a couple boss. About getting Odette, I still don't know. Like, I told you everything what I think, like how she's going to be. The only reason I went for Odette, it's because of this mats I need, right? It's because of that new archetype, I'd say. Because you know why? My Odette, my Sandrone is still not so powerful. I assume she will be definitely better, but without or without Yaimiko or powerful Electro, damage will be not so high. I can use Inefa actually, and that definitely will change some stuff, but it's not. Should I get Odette? Like Miracle, like I was talking about Odette for an hour. It's completely up to you. Like for your account, I would say. What's that? Why ice resource for real? For your account, I would say it's better to go for Inefa. I don't know what that likes actually. Because you have flins, you definitely will get that. And as I mentioned, like, you know, like it's 95%, 90%, I would say that Tsaritsa will replace that. Because her kit is kind of like weird stuff, you know? Again, it's to me... Why I didn't get any stuff? You know what? Let's do the boss. I don't know what's that. Beware of boss. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You know what is that? It's oh my, it's the same thing what Arknight's Enfield did back then. So yeah, it's kind of like the people play the marks. You see that one? Sinner Field. It's the name of the player if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh my god, are you kidding me? They also did that stuff to this game. Yeah, maybe it's like that. Alright. I have enough proofs to guarantee Inefa. Are like those stuff made by other players. Yeah, actually, like I didn't know that. Why they did that? Can we delete that actually? That's annoying stuff, to be fair. Oh my god, like I delete them like in Arknight's Enfield all the time. Super annoying stuff, yeah. Like Arknight's Enfield has that.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Together.
Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Wait.
Defensive mode engaged.
Shadow me.
How tiresome. Take a break.
I believe you can delete them. I believe you can. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, most likely it's not possible. Do I have enough to do like
Not quite there yet.
level 40? Okay, no, it's not enough. What time is it? Oh, we still have some time, maybe. You know what? Let's go collect, like, yeah. It's not going to be enough, though. It's like 6 flowers on here. Yeah, and I need to finish this one. Let's collect them, anyways. Okay. Damn, bro. Like, I just, like, I didn't know that it's like... Oh my god. Terrible thing, actually. Oh yeah, by the... Oh yeah, this... No, it's not here. It's a new local legend, by the way, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, whose wings need
And I said
clipping?
I'm also curious to try Odette with Sino, MC and Mizuki. Let's say like that, like Mirak. If you have Sino, I mean, I don't understand why you went for Sandrone. To be fair, not gonna lie, because I definitely told that Sandrone Sino Constellation 2 damage is actually close to Sandrone. It's not close, it's kind of the same damage for Sandrone Constellation 0. I definitely know that, I told you that.
Take me up.
Yes, using Sandrone is like... Wait, oh my god, are you kidding me? Way more easy, but like it's better to go like from this place. Oh yeah. So I know with C1. Ah, okay, C1, yeah, that's actually because his Constellation 2 is good enough, but Constellation 1, it's also... We can check that just a second. Oh, actually no, like his Constellation 1 also pretty good. I know that second Constellation is like a real deal, like yeah, it's not bad at all. Constellation 1 is also pretty good.
Let's fly.
Okay, let's go and do some stuff. Do they usually give... Oh yeah, okay, that's... You like Sandrone? Come on, for real? I mean, to be fair, I like Sandrone as well. I mean, she is how they call that? Sandere? Or like, yeah, like... I forgot the name, so yeah. It's like proper, like... Yeah, that... She's cool, not gonna lie. And her damage is good, and you like her kit is good, but let's say like, yeah, as I mentioned, she might be power creeped in the future. Like, yeah, we definitely will get something. And unfortunately, she relies on Yaemiko so bad. I hope I will not jinx it. Okay, you see that? I mean, like, it says that like you can get the flowers within this place, but that's a city or something like that. Is it possible to get the flowers here? My God. Okay, let's check. Maybe I'm within the quest. That's what. But no, it says.
Take me up.
Where to get the flowers? Damn, bro. Oh yeah, where are the flowers? Ah, okay. So you can get it with. I got it now. It's a 3, and we have marionette. Marionette, yeah. I like Sandrone. Marionette, yeah. Marionette, like it's like. Yeah.
Let's fly.
Another 3, 4, like yeah. Let's maybe we can get them 10 flowers and level like. Let's just do it. And by the way, when you do, okay, second place opened. When you do the story quest, you get that weapon stuff, you know, like where traveler can do some. Yeah, I will show you. Just a second. Let me grab the flowers. Such a disgusting places for flowers. Actually, not gonna lie. I like this one. Vesna is some sort of them. They looks cool. I don't know what that nation is, but oh yeah, we have 6. It's 10. Oh, 9, bro. Let's get them. Yeah, maybe I will be a little bit like, yeah. Okay. Nice, so. Oh, that's place where. Okay. Right.
Take me up.
Not gonna lie, disgusting place to place flowers. And the problem is, since the place is new, I mean like that region. Okay, everything you touch is might jinx some story or like something like that. See the flowers. About the craftable weapons, yeah, again, like my opinion is like, yeah, if you get Odette, just wait a little bit.
Take me up.
Because if you ask me, go for a craftable weapon or use a traveler's weapon. I would use traveler's weapon. Because yeah, it makes no sense to go for Odette's the craftable one, yeah, and get only like maybe like 1 or 2 or couple % damage increase. Oh,
take me up.
you know, like that girl from nod-krai. Do you remember that? She looks like that girl actually. Five left? Are you kidding me?
Let's fly.
Maybe yeah, maybe you need to go like. I just don't see them.
me up!
Why is it? Where is the flowers? Okay, like I have enough actually, like, but yeah, I will do it later. That's, well, I would use like aether signature since it's already leveled. Yeah, that's true. That's a point. Like, no need to waste your mats like with no reason whatsoever, because if you have it, like, I mean, if you like, yeah, that's super interesting where I can get the flowers actually. If you have it leveled up, like, it makes no sense to level up another one. And you need to farm new mats. Like, I mean, when it says mats, you need to farm completely new domains. Can I? Oh yeah, I have 25 and like, okay, alright. Oh yeah, I don't have, what's that? Oh, Stardust now drop. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, let maybe like. This one? Oh no. You see that? That's why I don't like that shit. You see that? How many of that like it here? It's actually a terrible idea. It's actually a terrible idea. And you see that? Damn, bro. Like, I didn't like that idea in luckily they will just like, yeah, it's possible to, like, definitely possible. Like, I don't believe that Hoyo will not add something to cancel that, because it's terrible. Oh, this one?
Come here closer. How tired? Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
My god, are you kidding me? Impossible, impossible. Alright, so yeah, let's check. People will be spamming that. Yes, that's true actually. That's yeah, and by the way, that's why I was mad. Like, I'm mad on yeah, we have that in Arknights. But in Arknights you can do what? You actually can mark them like as annoying stuff, you know, something. Yeah, I know it's a bad idea to do that, you know, like people trying to help or something. But you know what? I don't need that shit. Why you just like share that with my account? I don't know. Okay. Okay, you know what? We can actually go like this thing.
Need me to take center stage?
Alright. Okay. Yeah.
Take me up!
Cleanup sequence initiated. How tiresome.
Fine. Shut up. Run. Fast.
Take a break?
Oh.
Gotta...
You saw, like, you see, like, the damage is actually so high that you just... Maybe you can hide it somewhere. Yeah, that's definitely, you can hide them. No way, like, hoyoverse is not a company where, like, you just, like, you know, they definitely will add something to hide them. Yeah, see, like, it's also created by, like,
Come
another...
closer. Come on! My commanding and crystalline.
damage is surprisingly high, actually.
How could this be?
Yeah, I never thought I would change like my...
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Okay, was I don't know. Okay. This one is the same. Oh my god, are you crazy? Yeah, that's annoying stuff. I will check that. Maybe like, yeah, I will Google it because, yeah, it's super annoying stuff. I personally don't like that because... My god, are you kidding me? They look so fun.
Let's begin. How tiresome.
Yeah, surprisingly the damage is actually pretty high. I remember when I actually remember
Mora
nod-krai
makes a lot of problems go away.
damage within a
You can never
nod-krai
have too much Mora.
wasn't so high. Okay, what we should do? Oh, level 40, okay, send. Now let's do another boss maybe.
My movements feel sharp.
I need like 5 and like, yeah, let's do boss. And maybe that's it for today. I definitely have enough to... Because, you know, like this map is so huge. Did Odette like do 70k damage? Like, you want to check her damage? No problem, let me do that. Like, you wanna see how much she does at this state without any artifacts. I don't see it's going to be high enough, to be fair. But I can check that, just a second. The only thing
Snow
I
in
need...
Snezhnaya is always bitterly cold, and it never...
I mean, let's say like that. Let's go like, you know...
I will bring my notebook.
I will keep chasca just like here, but you know what?
Needs to end.
At least let me change the weapon, you know. I will give her like a reasonable one, not this one, but close one, something like that with a low, like its damage is not okay. Or I can give her EM weapon. This one actually not bad because charge, plunging attack, so yeah. A part of me take moment, like just a second. What was that? Increase the damage, so yeah. The power of minerals when like this weapon, not reaction. Again, so yeah. When a character wielding this weapon triggers elemental reaction, they gain a sigil. Actually, this weapon is super good on Odette, you know, because of elemental mastery. But she needs attack. My bad. Just a second. Can she use Kazuha signature? No. You know what the problem is? Actually, just a second. Let's say like that. For her personal damage, yes. But for buff, no. Why? She needs, like, you know what? Which one? For example, this one is not bad. This one, but because like it has like base attack and attack, it's not bad. Other than that, you can use the weapons with like she needs attack. This one is also not bad. I mean, Finale of the Deep. You just like, yeah, like when it's a healer there, like pretty decent, it might be a problem. This one might be okay. You know, like all of the attack weapons is good on her. Let's say like that. Miss Splitter, like, yeah, maybe. You can use like this signature, which is oh my god, it's completely forgot what, which is skirk signature. Yeah, why? Because it gives crit rate, high base attack, and also like, yeah, elemental skill attack is increased by 24 during the time, and also like it's increased, let's say like that. Maybe passive is not so useful, but overall it's not bad. You need a high attack stuff. Oh, this one, by the way, is... Oh, this one is good. Why? While characters are protected by a shield, damage... Oh, no, damage and like... Use what? Villain. Villain. I don't know what's that. Villain. Villain. What's that? Villain. Let's go this one. I don't think its damage is going to be so well, but let's give it a try.
Accelerating. Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Go. Together. Pirouette. Witness the snow swan's grace.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Let's begin. Pas de deux. Wheel of life.
Fire in the hole!
Crystalline adagio.
Preparing
No,
for dust
damage
up.
is not, so yeah. You need some.
Rise.
Let's fly!
Together.
You need actually
Pirouette.
23k something. Actually, let's say like that. It's without artifact.
Cleanup sequence is
Maybe
Waltz of the snowflake.
it's alright.
ultimatum protocol.
Let's begin. Crystalline adagio.
Yeah, it's a little bit low.
Knock him down.
Not okay.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Wheel of life. Together.
And as you can see, you cannot spawn her skill. Like, yeah, like let's say like that. Considering that she is actually like completely zero level 50 and like no talents, no artifacts, and the trash weapon. Yes, of course, it's actually not bad. 23k, it's crazy. But again, like, do not expect like something like, oh, yeah. Yeah, she needs to be leveled up. Yeah, it's too low, my bad. So yeah, like, yeah. No, it's not too low. Actually, it's not bad, but again, like, let's say also like the damage wasn't so good because, and Chichi also gives you some. I mean, when it comes to buff, then Chasca gives you some. So yeah, it's a little bit low actually, but again, keep that in mind. As I mentioned, you know what? Let's just let's do it as one more boss. I have this one. One is like, yeah, expired. Like, oh, let's do one talent book. Oh no. Let's do artifact. Let's do artifact and try to get. Unfortunately, yes, the only artifacts I got was like the set I don't really need. Just a second. Why? Because supportive Odette needs like this one, which gives you, yeah, it's furnace set, but not this one. And unfortunately, oh, maybe I have actually. Just a second. Maybe I can give her 4. Oh yeah, I can. Just a second. Just a second. And oh my god, Shanling. Oh, this one is crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge. Beta? I don't use beta. Sorry, beta. Alright, so at least something. Not a huge stuff. keep that in mind. To maximize her attack, her buffs, you need 2k, but yeah, to extreme maximize, you need 3k. So yeah, it's a little bit like, yeah, but 2k is actually more than enough, I'd say. The DPS or support set? No, like it's better to go support set. Why? Let me check that. Increase equipment character's attack by 12 for 12 seconds. Also, like increase stellar glimmer reaction damage dealt by all nearby party members by 50. It means most likely all nearby party members. It didn't say that excluding the wielder. It means like this set increase her damage as well. So let's say you can use this set for on-field Odette, like for test purpose, of course. But yeah, if you want to use her as a DPS, which is actually, I wouldn't suggest you. Why? Favonius weapon is not working on her. Cooldowns on her second skill is actually pretty high, unless you have pretty powerful off-fielders, you know. So yeah, she's not on-fielder anyways. But yeah, for test purpose, why not? Let's do the test. But it's better to use like that furnace set. Let's do 20. Actually, no. Let's do books. Books is more valuable than set. Let's do 20 books, 1 boss, and yeah. And by the way, I will change the team. You know why? And yeah, by the way, there's another trick in my opinion, like I think. Not only Mizuki is going to be like pretty powerful, I think that Sucrose, if you build her as a DPS with Farzan, also might be a pretty good DPS, Stellar Swell DPS. Yes, she doesn't have multipliers, her kit is the same, but I assume that she might be like not a bad character at all, because a couple times I saw DPS Sucrose, and you know what, the damage is actually pretty cool. I don't want to say it's crazy like Xiao or something, but since Stellar Swill got some buff in Snezhnaya, and in this version you actually can use DPS Sucrose.
My experiment will succeed.
Especially like, yeah, like unfortunately damage bonus with her Constellation 6, since she is a Hexerai character, is not going to be into account. You cannot, like, yeah, it's not useful, unfortunately, but...
Defensive mode is... Absorption test! Let's begin. Witness the snow swan's grace. Hadada.
Like, you check the numbers.
Together, not concerned.
Actually, it's not a bad damage. Just a second.
Go. Animal Tech 63. Crystalline Adagio.
Her burst, unfortunately, it's cryo damage.
Let's begin. Hadada.
Oh, we have another one.
Cleanup sequence in
Wheel of Blood. Stay clear.
By the way, she doesn't need too much energy.
Together, witness the snow swan's grace.
You know what?
Animal Tech 6308.
The only problem is...
Stay clear.
33k. You see, like if it's 36k, it's actually not bad with the trashy artifacts not leveled up completely, and with a low attack base, with a low attack. So yeah, it's not bad. And again, the weapon is actually not so good, unfortunately. I can go maybe Miss Splitter, or maybe like this one. I want to go, to be fair, like you know, oh, this one. Damage dealt by elemental skill and elemental burst is increased by 20. It's not a bad weapon. You know what? Let's do what? Yeah. And she has 70. Okay, I'll keep that. We need to do
Only
boss.
there were double the hours in a day.
Mizuki quick test. Mizuki quick test. Oh, Mizuki quick test. It's going to be Mizuki. Okay, that boss we can do with Mizuki because, like, yeah, that Odette's personal damage, like, again, like, she's not a DPS. I will do test in Miliastra anyway. Mizuki test. Okay, I need to farm, like, yeah. The problem is Mizuki doesn't have a good set. Okay, the damage, or like the team is going to be like... I mean... Okay, let's go whatever, you know? I don't want to use someone who do like personal damage, actually.
Huh. I don't sense any nightmares around here.
But... Oh yeah, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, it's something like that, right? Yeah. With Farazan? No, come on, like, no, yeah. Farazan is not going to, like, Farazan is like, you know, like, people says that Farazan is going to be good, but you know what's the problem with Farazan? The problem with Farazan, you need her Constellation 6 at first place. Another problem, she plays out of her skill, her burst, and you need ton of energy. And if you go like, if you go this team, you can't use Favonius on Odette, because Favonius on Odette definitely means low attack, which is actually bad. Favonius on Mizuki means low elemental mastery. And when it comes to Escoffier, yes, you can use Escoffier with Favonius, that's true, she's okay. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest you. One Favonius on Farazan team is actually bad in my opinion. Also, like, you have only two anima. No, it's not going to work actually. People said that it's good idea to use, maybe, like, you know how to do that, triple, one Odette and triple. But in that case, you lose crit rate, because you get like cryo passive, like, you know. Now, I don't think like, oh, Farazan is going to be like so crazy. You can use maybe DPS Farazan, but again, you need a ton of energy recharge. Escoffier has some personal damage. It's actually huge personal damage. Just a second, let me check that. Oh yeah, by the way. And by the way, let me check how much attack she has now. Why is that so low? Oh, you see that? You see how much attack, like, oh, like, yeah, it's 980, right? And why I told you that, like, the weapon with the better attack stats gives you more. This one gives you like way more attack stats, you see? Yeah, let maybe keep this one. Maybe switch off. No. Let's use this team.
Waltz of the snowflakes.
Animal Tech 63. A dash of frost.
actually damages. Not gonna lie, it's about 60k something. I saw like 60k swirl damage with like this team. It's actually, it's alright. 125k. Oh yeah, I didn't notice 125, but yeah, I noticed like 60k. Okay, another red one, but oh my god, I don't need that red one. All right, so yeah. Yeah, like Stellar Swill is like, oh, again, the main reason why I went for that because of this team. I mean, like Stellar Swill. Oh, yeah, she definitely gives a lot of stuff. And again, if you get artifact set, her personal like damage, she gives up to 60% for every one. You see, like this passive is not active yet. And she's still doing pretty, let's say like that, not pretty well, of course, but yeah, because this is a passive which gives you the damage. Solar Glimmer damage is additionally increased by 1.0 of the additional damage. She can deal up to 30% more additional damage in this way. That's like, yeah, it's like, by the way, this one is also activated when you have 2k attack, so I cannot get it completely, it's only 7% for me. And this one. It's a Stellar Conduct, Stellar cells will damage. You know what? The Jeff will be surely happy with Mizuki Buffalo. Oh, I haven't seen his Mizuki video. I saw a couple videos from and Dad Mizuki and another one, a couple like other YouTubers like Mizuki. And yeah, like the damage is actually cool, not gonna lie, but keep that in mind. You need to level up this one. This one is like completely, not completely, you know, like Snow, Dream, Stellar, Glimmer, Reaction, Damage. It's like, it will be the same. You see that? When you level up, oh no, its reaction damage is increased actually. So yeah, she deals some damage, but it's not so crucial. You know, it's kind of like 18%. I don't know. I'd say like level 6 is okay if you have extra mats, level 9. But crowning this one, not okay. This one, yes, definitely should be crowned because of, like, you see that multipliers and damage. It's actually crazy. I can do couple, and you see the numbers increase. Numbers actually increase by a lot. I definitely will do that. Okay. So, that's it for today. Unfortunately, yeah, I spent my 50-50 and like, let's say like that, it's not unfortunate actually, it's my 50-50, next one is going to be Zibai. I hope I can get her because for me Zibai is like way more valuable, but it depends, you know, let's say like that, if Mizuki with a Stellar Swirl can do like the damage around like 180k, so like 110-7 go good, like yeah, let's you mean like her talents? Yeah, when it comes to talents, I would say do what? Initially it's 110-6. No need to go for 7 or something like that, because when it comes to 7 you need to use boss mats. I mean, it's a weekly boss mat, so do like 6. Focus on her skill first. Definitely it should be crowned because of all of the buffs comes out of this one. And keep that in mind, she has like 2 skills. One, and you see like second one, it's also available. And you need to... this deals the damage. So usually like you do what? You put skill, then burst, then skill, then swap out to another character. Since like she has 20-second duration and 15-second cooldown, you will be alright. Yeah, you will lose some buff time, maybe a little bit, you know. The problem is, you know why? Her damage also depends on Polestar field stacks. So if you do it like back to back, you will get less damage. Keep that in mind. You know? Okay. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it for today. I will be online next Wednesday. I hope, I not hope actually, she will be ready next rule, and I hope I will clear like that region, because to be fair, the story is crazy. Oh yeah, like the one thing I forgot to show you, like why I should suggest you to do that Snezhnaya stuff. When you reach, you actually don't need to reach that. Go to the train. When you go to the train, you will get like this stuff. I already got like 2 weapons, and you can go like this place, enter the shooting range realm. It's kind of like you see that? Traveler with a new set. Unfortunately, I don't like with a character like this. It's kind of like a little bit difficult to manipulate it, but it is what it is. Start challenge, and yeah. It's actually super fun. I don't know if you like that stuff, but to get the like weapon and other stuff, you actually need, also you can switch the weapon. And also you can use this one.
Frag out.
That's actually cool stuff. I don't know how to change this one actually. You have different types. Pyro, Hydro, Cryo and Electro. The swirlable elements. But, you know...
Reload.
Yeah, it's kind of good. Also you can use like...
Change of tactics.
This attack.
Mind the rhythm.
Like kind of like... yeah, charge attack, something like that. Ooh, pretty fun stuff. Alright, like see you next time Wednesday. Yeah, pretty fun stuff actually. Again, it's like kind of like additional mod. By the way, to get there, you need to find with the real mobs. Kind of fine. Oh, kind of fun, you know. I will do couple videos. And this is a domain or something, right? I assume that you can do some... Oh yeah, you can do like this stuff as well, like, you know, yeah. And you can shot when you do that. It's a little bit like it. Yeah, most likely you will get some weapons, some like you need to... You see that? It's like the parts of the weapons, right? You need to collect them, place here, and like allow the eye of... like the eye, that's autopilot or something to like craft them. Can you return to the shooting range? Exit the shooting range. Okay. Oh, that's yeah, it's not bad. Let's say like that. You have a ton of stuff. Also, like I don't know why, but within Snezhnaya you don't have craftable. Oh yeah, I forgot. You know what to do? Let's do that. As you know, like they added this stuff to the game. So yeah, and I saved couple. And trash. Yeah. Oh, no, bro, no. What's that? Oh yeah. Defense, yeah. Exactly what I need. Alright, I'll keep that. Yeah, I need something for me. Like, okay. Alright, it's actually like... Alright. Huh. Alright. It's a lucky place, by the way. So yeah, I would suggest you to craft your artifacts within this place. But again, now just start the story. And like, yeah, you need that. Because when you start the story, you will get 1 copy of Alosha, you will get weapon, and you will get like this train. This train is kind of like, yeah, I don't know, it's a present or something like that. Pretty fun place. And you can... Oh my god, this shitty stuff. Excellent Mora nearby. Mora is very useful. Alright. I will try to find a way how to... Nefer piece? Nefer piece. No, actually it's like... no, not an... It's like... it might be a flins piece, actually. Just a second, let me check my flins. He has a good flower though. Yeah, his flower is actually insanely crazy. Because... Yeah. I don't think I can get better than that. It's with a 5 substat and it was created by Artifacts Transmuter. I was super lucky with that. You see, 5 substats and like, yeah, everything he needs. I still can keep it because you know why? Actually, this piece might be useful for Zibai. Because she needs an elemental mastery and that's HP. Do I have another HP? Oh yeah, I have this one. Okay, we'll see. Alright, not gonna waste your time. I will be online on Wednesday. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, way better. I will be online on Wednesday. I hope I can finish the whole map because this map, guys, are huge as hell. Not gonna lie. It's just like Faye, of course, like, yeah. Because it's so huge. It's not, by the way, if you compare, for example, with the first nod-krai stuff, you can say, oh, it kind of the same, but you know what, it's not. We have 5, just imagine, 5 statues, and that's crazy. That's really high number of, and also like some of the places are pretty harsh. You know what I mean by that? You need to go through the story to open them. Keep that in mind. It will need some additional stuff. But it's better when it comes to that cold stuff because it's not like Dragon Spine. And also, like, don't forget, I haven't opened it completely yet. It's like this place is like, yeah, I still need to do that. Alright, so yeah, damage is good though. Not gonna lie, I saw a couple tests with Odette and Mizuki. And you know what? Mizuki-Odette duo is better than Sandrona-Odette. I don't know how is that possible. Maybe it's because of people use Constellation 2. For me, she's Constellation 1. I assume that it's most likely high Constellation Mizuki. Or like at least Constellation 2. Because this one gives you rest shading, which is actually extremely useful. Just like here. And also damage bonus, right? Elemental Master Point has like will increase all nearby party members like Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, and kinda like, yeah. As you know, damage bonus is not so useful because for like Stellar's Will, but the rest shading is extremely useful. And she's a healer, by the way, so in that case you don't need to level up trashy Alyosha. I don't want to say it's completely trash, to be fair, like he's easy to play. Why? He doesn't rely on energy so much. The only thing you need to do is like skill and burst, that's it, if burst is ready. Because burst gives you healing, skill gives you buff, and also marks. And the amount of marks, if you apply more marks, hunter marks, you get more buffs, that's it. But again, you know what, as I mentioned, like, yeah, Hoyo will force you to go for characters in Snezhnaya, unfortunately. Maybe Odette is made for Mizuki after all. No, not for Mizuki, most likely for Vesna, because we still don't know Vesna kit completely, and also it's the only first version of Vesna and Vodyanitsa. As you know, next patch is going to be 7.1. It's going to be anniversary patch, and it's also we will get like, we definitely know about 3 characters. It's going to be Vesna, it's going to be Vodyanitsa, and it's going to be Zibai. I don't know the 4th one. And also, like, since it's going to be these characters, most likely 4-star characters. Let's say it's going to be Itlo most likely, and Aino, I assume, something like that. And Zibai is going to be on the 2nd half. In that case, I assume that Vodyanitsa on the 2nd half with Zibai and Vesna with someone else on the 1st half, you know, because Geo, Itlo, and Aino not a good companions for Vesna. For Vesna you need Cryo, because Stellar's Will, maybe it's going to be Rosa, by the way, it's possible. Yeah, it's still 40 days to wait, but again, it might be Rosa and maybe, like, I don't know, Lanyan, for example. Because Lanyan, maybe Vesna is playing out of her normal attacks. You know, in that case Lanyan would be just crazy. As you know, Lanyan is actually like pretty good because her shield scales of normal attacks. 4 slot? What's that? If a skirk like what? It's skirk or Linnea. What's that? Maybe skirk or Linnea? Oh, Linnea, it's possible. That's true. Linnea, it's possible actually. Maybe yes, maybe actually you're right. Maybe Vesna and Vodanitsa first half and Zibai and Linnea second half. Actually yes, it's possible. It's like they did with the flins in Efa. Like yeah, it's possible actually. That's true. Actually that's a more yeah, that's actually obvious. You're right. Like Vodanitsa Vesna first and like Linnea and Zibai second. And if you don't have Linnea, you know what's the problem with that Zibai team actually? Like yeah, it's pretty stacked, I would say. You know what I mean by that? You just need specific characters for Zibai to make her perfect. She's not flexible like Flins, where Flins can use Fischl, Sucrose and get that Hexarai buff, where Flins can use Furina, for example. Yes, not the best option, but he can use Furina, you know. Or Flins can use Shinchu, for example. When it comes to Zibai, unfortunately, yes, it's only Zibai, Columbina, Itlua and Linnea. But if you have those characters, damage is really cool. Really high damage. Okay, so yeah, again, that's it. I will test Mizuki mostly. I don't think I will use Sandrone so much with Odette in open world because yeah, Odette in open world it's kind of alright. When you use her skill, she actually changed the position actively. If I'm not mistaken, the range is actually high enough. Like, its range is huge, you know? If you, like, go and see the enemy, that ballerine changed the position. And yeah, she looks cool, not gonna lie. Okay. So yeah, once again, thanks for joining. And bye bye guys. Feel free to join like next Wednesday. I hope I will be online next Wednesday. I think I will. Alright, so yeah, bye bye. Thanks for joining once again and bye bye guys. Bye bye.
Fountain. Hear my wishes.